She won't say it, but her actions will reveal everything. And if you miss these signs, you might lose her without ever knowing she wanted you. Here's something most men were never taught. Women rarely announce desire. They don't walk up to you and say, "I want you in my life." That's not how it works. Instead, they send signals, quiet, layered, almost invisible signals wrapped in behavior, energy, and carefully placed moments. And the tragedy? Most men walk right past them. They second-guess themselves. They think, maybe she's just being friendly. And just like that, the moment passes. She moves on. And he spends weeks wondering what went wrong. This video is about learning to read what she won't say out loud. Sign 1. The lingering eye contact. There's regular eye contact, and then there's that kind of eye contact. The kind that lasts just a second too long. The kind where she looks away and then looks back. You're in a group conversation. She's laughing at something someone else said, but when the moment lands, her eyes find yours, not theirs, yours. Psychologically, prolonged eye contact activates the brain's bonding systems. It's not accidental. The eyes are the one thing we can't fully control when we feel something real. When a woman lets you hold her gaze, she's already letting you in somewhere. Sign 2, she finds reasons to touch you. It starts small. A hand on your arm when she laughs, adjusting your collar before you didn't even realize it needed adjusting, bumping into you just slightly when she walks past, and not moving away quite as fast as she should. But here's the part most men miss. Touch is the most primal form of communication we have. Before language, before words, there was touch. When a woman initiates physical contact, even casually, even accidentally, she is closing the distance between you. Deliberately. She's not touching you by accident. She's reaching for something she hasn't found the words for yet. Sign 3. She opens up emotionally. She tells you about her difficult childhood memory, the dream she's never told anyone, the fear she usually laughs off in public, and she tells you. This is enormous, and most men underestimate it completely. Women guard their emotional world fiercely. When a woman opens that door, she is not just sharing information. She is choosing vulnerability with you specifically. She is saying, without saying it, "I trust you with the real me." Emotional vulnerability is not small talk. It is the highest form of invitation she knows how to give. Sign 4. She tests your confidence. She pulls back for no reason. She teases you. She disagrees with you on something small, and watches how you respond. Does he collapse? Does he get needy? Or does he stay grounded? You weren't imagining it. You just didn't understand it. This is not games for the sake of games. This is biology. A woman needs to know that the man she's drawn to can hold his frame when things get uncertain. Her subtle tests are not attacks. They are questions. And your calm, unshaken response is the most attractive answer you can give. She doesn't test weak men. She only tests the ones she's already considering. Sign 5. She prioritizes you subtly. She responds to your message within minutes, but leaves others on read for hours. She mentions your conversation from 3 days ago. She rearranges something in her schedule, quietly, without telling you, just to be where you are. She's not announcing it. She's not making it obvious. But she is choosing you, over and over again, in the small, invisible moments that no one else would notice. Attention is a currency. Watch where she spends it without being asked. Sign 6. Her energy changes around you. Her voice gets softer. Her posture opens. She laughs more easily. The sharp, defended version of herself that she carries through the world softens. She becomes more present, more feminine, more here. This is the deepest signal of all, because it's entirely involuntary. You can fake words. You cannot fake the way your entire nervous system relaxes around someone who feels like safety. When a woman becomes her softest self around you, you are not just someone she likes. You are someone she feels safe enough to want. She doesn't give herself to words. She gives herself to how you make her feel. The man who understands this never has to chase. Because when you learn to read what she cannot say, you stop missing the moments that matter. Now I want to hear from you. Which one of these signs have you experienced and completely overlooked in the moment? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. If this gave you a new perspective, give it a like. It genuinely helps this channel reach the men who need it most. Subscribe if you want to go deeper into understanding women, confidence, and what it really means to be that man. And if this video brought you real value, the super thanks button is right below. Every contribution helps me keep creating content like this, free, for everyone. See you in the next one.